The encampment's the size of a small town, with tents and huts constructed of wood and plastic. The people, all Muslim, flooded across the border from western Bosnia into Croatia to settle on low-lying farmland, where there's a constant threat of disease, where food is minimal, and the thousands of people whom no one wants have nothing to do but wait for a decision to be made about their future. Yet they still have faith in a Bosnian businessman called Fikret Abdic.
Jedino kojega podržavam Fikreta Abdića.
I only support Fikret Abdic, this man told us. But do they still support him? They all said there wasn't a war. Yes, they still support him. He's a man of peace.
Zapadna je Bosna sada u totalnoj katastrofi. Ona je doživjela totalan slom. Samo ja mogu spasiti zapadnu Bosnu.
Fikret Abdic, elected politician and leader of Western Bosnia's Muslims. They call him Babo, Daddy. Last pictured with them a year ago, he says he's more popular than Alija Izetbegović, the president of Bosnia. But his people's predicament is a result of peace pacts and trading agreements Abdic made with the Serbs who surrounded Western Bosnia and with the Croats beyond them. And his proclamation of an autonomous state inside Bosnia, the Republic of Western Bosnia, provoked the anger and retaliation of the Muslim-led Bosnian government forces. For 2 years, Muslim fought Muslim. They're here now as a result of the defeat of Abdic's Serb allies when the Krajina fell in August. They escaped the advancing Bosnian army by crossing the border into Croatia. These people are now outcasts, living in pitiful conditions. While they wash clothes downstream from a latrine, their leader continues to carry on his agro-commerce business 3 hours away on Croatia's Adriatic coast. In his first television interview since the fall of his fiefdom, Fikret Abdic says he needs to be here to continue working towards the regeneration of his region.
A čudite se vi da oni imaju razumijevanje da se ja nalazim ovdje u ovim uslovima u Rijeci, a oni su u vrlo teškim uslovima. Oni vrlo dobro znaju da ja dok sjedim ovdje, da intenzivno radim na revitalizaciji života ukupnog na prostoru, na koncipiranju i pripremi za realizaciju ukupnog života na prostorima Zapadne Bosne. To proističe iz jednog povjerenja koje su oni gradili 36 godina.
His people say they've done well out of the Abdic philosophy. Even in the camp, they mirror his entrepreneurial style. His businesses and industry, based in Velikle Kladuša, back in Bosnia, were the source of their former affluence. Though Muslim, they take Western Europe as their model. But this pursuit of prosperity and peace, because it involved deals with Bosnia's enemies, the Serbs and Croats, has brought accusations of collaboration down on the heads of Abdic and his people. He also waged war with his countrymen, the Bosnian government forces.
Mi nismo ratovali sa Srbima, sada smo dokazali da nismo ratovali sa Hrvatima, ne bi ratovali ni muslimanima da se nije vojno htjelo ugušiti naše političko opredeljenje, što naravno nismo dozvolili.
You led an armed rebellion against the Bosnian government. Therefore, isn't President Izetbegović right to want to extradite you and some of your people to Sarajevo?
Izručenje ne dolazi u obzir, dakle nema nikakvih elemenata za izručenje iz puno razloga. Prije svega, ako se dođe na utvrđivanje krivnje, naše krivnje, u čemu moje nema nikako. Mi smo bili odvojeni od Sarajeva i dobivali smo samo naredbe, čijom realizacijom smo ulazili u sve veće sukobe i sve više imali stradavanja i materijalnih razaranja. Mi bi doživjeli daleko težu sudbinu od Srebrenice da nije bilo naše opcije. Samo je tu svrhu imala naša autonomija.
To tell from you for that's Roger, we just started digging today. I think the train's going to be prepared in a couple of days.
The UN's preparations for winter suggest they don't expect an early end to the Abdic Muslims' predicament. Yet despite knowing that many would return to certain arrest, the Croatian government wants them out. Croatia has a debilitating refugee problem of its own.
We have information that about 500 of them are war criminals, and they are afraid of going home because they have been fighting against their own people. So that is the main problem. But according to agreement and to government of Croatia and Bosnia and Herzegovina, we assure them and we try to persuade them that they will have all safety reasons to go home.
The abdic followers, of course, originated in the Bihać area.
The United Nations, however, believe Croatia should offer them refuge and respond in a humanitarian way to the 25,000 whom no one wants.
I suspect the Croatian government doesn't know what to do with these people. Do they make them so comfortable that they then will never want to return because they realize that they can have a good life in this camp? Well, I don't think they'll ever have a good life there. But the Croatian government does have a moral responsibility to care for displaced persons that are on their soil.
And most of the refugees, like Enes Tahic and his family, living in a former chicken shed, tolerate the camp rather than face the Bosnian army back home.
Ubili bi me. Jer ja sam njih izdao, tako reći.
Dok je god Alija, ja i petog korpusa mi nećemo gore. Nama niko ne može garantovati život.
Nek se oni povuču.
Nijedna zemlja ne garantira život dok se oni ne povuču, ne bude razgraničenje.
But the Bosnian Prime Minister in Velika Kladuša with the newly arrived Bosnian Fifth Corps said recently they had nothing to fear from returning there.
Well, they've been offered guarantees, so there won't be any recriminations.
But for now, the Abdic Muslims see no prospect of finding a permanent sanctuary, and conditions, especially for women and children, will deteriorate with the approach of winter. Fikret Abdic may not be in the camp, but his wife Fazila is, a symbol of solidarity for her people.
Da, u jako teškim uslovima, što je žalosno I na oči cijelog svijeta.
But the world has yet to respond, and despite prospects of a ceasefire in Bosnia, reconciliation between Abdic's Muslims and the Bosnian government seems remote. Jane Bennett-Powell, Channel 4 News.